Good evening, everyone. Not the game we wanted to play, and we planned a first period where we dominate, but it happened something that we work on it, and we mentioned during the week that we wanted to avoid. When you are facing the low blocks, we start not doing the simple things that you need to do when you are facing that type of approach, or not approach. I think it was not even intention of the opponent, but we were quite fluent in their half. We managed to get the lead, and then we also have, if I'm not mistaken, we have a clear opportunity. I'm not sure now if it was before or after, but we have many situations in set pieces as well. We played many corner kicks, if I'm not mistaken, in the first half. But still, they have a clear chance also where Sipo has to show a good level of concentration there. And in the second half, we didn't understand the change of, or we didn't use the change of approach of the opponent. They start pressing a bit higher, and we didn't explode the spaces behind. And due to that, we concede the goal in an accident. And after that, well, not the scenario that we were looking for, and very difficult to overcome playing at home with the nerviosism and the stress around the game, because nobody was expecting to be in that situation, starting from us, players and fans, and it was difficult. I'm happy with the fact that we managed to come back in the extra time with more calm, a bit more fluent, very good contribution today again from the players coming from the bench. And yeah, it was very close that we have to play our chances in the penalties, and luckily we managed to score the final one, and I take the result. Obviously, we are happy to be in the last 8. That's what it counts in the end, that we are in the next round, and we will get the opportunity to compete better than today the next time.
So looking at both games, other than the fact that it's different teams, what do you think you did right, and what do you think you can improve on moving on into the next round, looking at these two games that you've played in the Nedbank Cup?
Well, to be honest, it surprised me a bit, the opponent tonight. I expect resistance, but not in the way they did it. They played quite different comparing with the way they've been playing recently in their league. But it is a typical situation that I already not experience, and also have the opportunity to see in the games that I have the opportunity to see, to show in the knockout games here, knockout rounds. The players have quality, and I mean, even if in the first division, the players have quality. The technique level is high, so when they feel no pressure, because whatever they do here tonight is gonna be great, So you have the chance to play against Pirates, let's do it in a nice way. And I'm even though I suffer, but I'm glad to see the way they played, how brave they were, and I take both games like a part of our learning process. I said to the guys just a few minutes ago that I'm a very optimistic person. I think this type of games and struggles and fights are going to be an important part of our journey together. Teams always grow quicker in difficult situations like what we experience here tonight. We, as a group, and also together with the fans, understanding that it's very difficult to win a football game, is a fact. And we need to appreciate every victory. And when you play against low division teams, you can always learn lessons from them. And today was one of those cases.
Do you have any questions of the chamber?
Joseph from Sports. Coach, I saw you concentrating more on Hoto after that accident that you called it. What were you saying to him on the line there? Because he was playing just next to you, and you kept on talking to him, and he kept on giving you thumbs up. You kept on talking to him, and after that, the 2-3 passes that he couldn't get direct, he started improving again. Just give us the role of you as a coach when a player has considered a mistake that led to a goal like that.
I think the goal that we conceded was an accident. When I use the word accident, is because it was a possession that we had in their half, and we have the opportunity after the loss to do a proper pressing, and we didn't play the duel in the way that we expected to play. And like I said, they were doing and applying a good pressing, and is a 50-50. They forced the mistake, and we didn't solve the situation under pressing the way that we expect to do it, even though we had options there to do it. And then they finalized the action in a brilliant way. They did it excellent. It looks easy when the ball is in the net, but only in that moment. When the ball is in the net, we think that we can all do it, that we can all do the same touch. And you can see that sometimes it's not that easy if we look to the other side. So I was not concentrating in any player. I was just trying to help them to calm down, to understand that still a long way to go. We have almost the whole second half to play, and we need to understand how to play in those moments. Like I said, it's not easy to play here when the things are not going the way that everybody expects, but we have to accept it first of all, and we have to learn, all of us, starting from the coach, to manage and to control those situations of stress like today, because this is not a league game. You know that, after 1-1, you don't know what's going to happen. You make a mistake, you are out, and nobody wants to be out this early. So like I said, I don't want to find myself anymore in this situation, but at the same time I try to take the positives, and I'm sure that we are going to be a better team after this game.
Final question?
Coach Charles from the SABC. Firstly, Coach, the opposition coach was sitting where you are sitting now, complimenting your team, saying you could go all the way to win the trophy. Just to get your thoughts on the coach that you've just beaten, saying that you can go on to win this. And what was the reason behind Kermit's substitution? Was it tactical? And finally, Coach, in terms of confidence, what will this win do go forward for you?
Coach, just the first two questions.
Yeah, I
Can't
didn't.
ask the questions in repeat the first two so that the coach can hear.
No, the first one is about our journey in the competition, right? That we have options to be the champions. Well, we all have. It's a difficult tournament, very. I've been checking and reading about the history in this competition, and it's full of surprises, with second division teams going to the final. So this is a proof of, still, let me say, a hell of a work to do if we want to be in the last games of the competition. And we go game by game. Now the next one is PSL, an important one for us. And from tomorrow we start thinking about that. And the second question about Kermit, he felt something early in the first half, maybe after 22 minutes. We had a conversation there outside, and he was feeling some, I don't know which word to use in English, but some pain. And we decide to no take any risk in the halftime and make it worse, and that's why we decide together to substitute him.